Morning, tubers, family and friends. Beautiful morning here this morning in northwestern Mindanao, Philippines. Just gorgeous, not a cloud in the sky so far, but it's early. It's been clouding up around noon or in the afternoon and raining almost every day here. Just everyone's kind of doing their chores, eating breakfast, all that kind of stuff around here this morning. Uh, Welcome to the channel. I'm Edward, and my channel is about homesteading in the Philippines and having a faith in Christ Jesus. So that's what my channel's about, and I hope you'll like and subscribe. I haven't gotten, this channel gives me nothing at this point. Very few pesos per day is what it says, but I've never received even 1 peso from this channel so far. I've been striked twice in a year and a half, and that's what happens when you say things that aren't allowed by the supreme beings of the YouTube. Hi, hon. You gonna go now?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
So
I'm preparing right
you
now
going
to
now?
go to municipality.
Oh, okay.
So wish me luck.
Okay. I love you. Bye.
Love it.
So yeah, and she's asked to go there because the municipality's forcing her on this license thing for her store, and it's you can only fight that stuff so long, and then you have to compromise. We fought them on our property tax because they didn't give us a notice, so they're trying to give us a big fine for not paying the property taxes on time. But because the law reads that they're supposed to give notice and they never did, then they had to drop all the fines. So we won that battle, and then we just paid our property tax in full. And then about this store thing, because of COVID and everything got so screwed up in the last 4 years. So she has to pay a fine on that. It's like $40 or 2,000 pesos, and then she has to pay. She has to change the name from her brother to her name. It's just a big, bunch of bureaucracy, baloney that you have to. If you're gonna have some kind of a business in the Philippines, as a Filipino, you need to follow whatever the rules are, which the rules always changing constantly, and there's always so much bribes involved with all this stuff. Sometimes, she's required to do a blood test to have a license for Sorry store, and then they told her, you got to pay 1,200 pesos for that every time you renew annually for your license, but you don't have to get a blood test. You have to pay for it, but you don't have to get it if you don't want. This is what I mean. This is what goes on in the Philippines. So, yeah. Anyway, but the advantages outweigh the disadvantages by far compared to the U.S. We would never be able to have a Sorry store or any other kind of a mom and pop's business in the U.S. because all the corporations have niched and destroyed prices, so mom and pops can't survive. And that has been happening in the last 50 years in the U.S. The corporations have totally taken over, and the whole corporations in the U.S. is Satan incarnate. That's exactly what a corporation is. And these insurance corporations, don't get me started. Right in the Philippines, I pay zero insurance, and I love it because I save lots of money. I have cash if I need to have any kind of medical procedures done. I had a toe amputated about a year ago, and I paid like $2,000. And it was like $2,500 for all my travel, all my lodging, my food, my hospital stay of a week, the surgery, the doctor, everything, $2,500. and that's just cash out of my pocket. Actually, for part of that, I use credit card, because you can use a credit card at private hospitals in the Philippines, but they aren't going to take insurance. So that's one thing I love about the Philippines. You don't need insurance. It's not required for anything. So that's the way I like it, because I trust in Christ Jesus. I don't trust in any corporation's money to pay me back for my mistakes or mishaps that happened in the world. And so you just do what's right under God's law and you'll be fine. And that's the way it still is in the Philippines for the most part. But most of the rest of the world, it's not like that. It's lawyers and corporate and rules and laws that make you completely fleeced and with zero freedom. So anyways, I want to show you guys this month, or actually last month, August electric bill. I got my electric bill. So Zeneco is the name of our electric company here, because it's Zamboanga del Norte is our province. So it starts with a Z, so then it's Zeneco. So that's kind of how they do that here in the Philippines, depending on what province you're in. So I used, from the grid, I used almost 650 kilowatts for the month. And that's my generation system charge, right? So and then they tack on all this other stuff, of course, transmission charges and system loss charges and distribution charges and all this administrative crap that fleeces the customer. So my usage for 650 kilowatts was almost 3,800 pesos, right? But by the time they tack on all that crap, the bill is 6,600 pesos. So it almost doubles the bill. Almost doubles. It adds additional 43% or something like that. So, and then we had a credit from my solar, because I produce solar power with my solar system. And I produced 770 kilowatts that I sold back to them. So I basically produced 120 kilowatts more than I used off the grid, right? So my credit for those kilowatts produced that I sold back to them was almost 4,500 pesos. So subtract 4,500 pesos from 6,600 pesos, and that's my bill. That's my final bill. It's 2,200 pesos almost. So that's still $40, $40 US. So as you can see, in August I used more than I did in July for kilowatts, but I used less. This is off the grid. I used less than what I did in June. So here's my, the dark is the kilowatts that I used for 2024, and then the light color is from 2023 kilowatt usage per month. So I'm using less kilowatts per hour mostly per month than I did the previous year, but I'm also getting a good credit now. So, but still, that's $40. So the reason why I use more is because, hi buddy, hi, what you doing? Leo's gonna be 8. He's gonna be 4 on the 8th of September here. He's gonna be 4 years old. Leo, what's your name? My name is Yay! Good job. And how old are you? How old are you? I am. Yay! Good job. So kind of hard to hear him, but he said he's 4 years old. So anyways, that's what you get in the Philippines. The system price is 5.8 in this province, 5.8 pesos per kilowatt hour. So, and it's been around there. It's been 5 point something for the last several months. So, at least in this province. So it's been pretty stable actually for the last 6 months at least. So that's not too bad. $40 for, I mean, you know, we have pool pumps, we have all kinds of stuff. So anyways, that's all for this video right now, guys. I just kind of wanted to tell you what the monthly bill was. I'm going to do another update. I got some more work done around here on the homestead, and I'm going to do some more updates here in a minute. So I love you guys. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.